Hey guys, Mike with DoorDash. Thanks for joining me today. It's Sunday morning, and I went ahead and got online to see if there's any availability, and there was. It was an hour block from 9 o'clock till 10. It was 8:30 when I looked. So I went ahead and entered that, picked that hour up. I got one call in that hour to Denny's. It was $7.64, and I extended it to 10:30. I'm at 10:15 now, and there's not much. I can't extend anymore, and no other calls so far. So that got me thinking to talk about making this video. What do you guys do to supplement your income? I mean, I work a full-time job right now, so that's how I'm not too concerned about it. But who is doing this job full-time? Are any of you doing this job full-time? What do you do? I used to, in the past, drive for Uber and Lyft. I enjoyed that. That was very fun. My working hours, it was very difficult to drive. And as some of you have mentioned in the past or have seen, I used to have a dog kennel in the back. Well, the dog kennel was back there because I was a canine security officer, and it was my working dog. So he went to work with me every night. The problem with Uber and Lyft is you take people in your car and you got to have it clean. So I'd have to take the kennel out, I'd have to vacuum it, and then the next night I'd have to put the kennel back in and go to work with my dog. So if you guys look at it that way, I mean, every day I'm having to vacuum, and it was too much. It was too much for me. It became a problem. So I quit that in the hours. It wasn't very lucrative. So now that I'm a security supervisor and working days, I have the availability now to drive in the evenings and drive on the weekends because I'm off weekends. So there's a lot of flexibility now in my schedule to drive. So I'm highly considering that again. That's going to be supplement, but I'm only going to do Lyft, I believe, because I like Lyft. I think Uber's fine. I think you can make more money with Uber. It's busier, but I like the clientele on Lyft. I like the way the feel is with Lyft. That's just me. But you can run. In the past, I ran both apps at the same time, and as soon as you get one, call on one, just shut the other app off. That's the way I did it. That's how you maximize your potential of making money, and I may end up doing that. I got to get my brakes changed on Wednesday, and then I will take the car down for inspection on Saturday, April 1st, I believe it is. And then at that point, I will then decide if I'm going to start that next week or not. But this is my thought process, because I would love to eliminate, don't tell anybody, I would love to eliminate my daytime job and do real estate and do the driving, delivering food and people to make up the income I lose during my regular daytime job. And the reason being is, if I get a call or a client that needs to do something, or a real estate class, I want to be able to go to those. And my current job, I really can't. It's very difficult. So just something I'm thinking about. The other thing I want to touch bases on for a second income I used to do, and you can go on YouTube right now and look it up. I used to go to Goodwill and purchase products, and I still do from time to time, believe it or not. From time to time, I enjoy it. I go to Goodwill, I find items that I can, look at the godly light coming in. I'm speaking the truth to you. I go to Goodwill and buy products, items there, and sell them back online through eBay. And you can do that on Amazon, I guess, too, but I haven't done it on Amazon. Not that I'm rich or anything like that from it, but it supplements the income. So the other day, I found an item. It was a bread maker, and this is another guy I work with that does it also. He told me to look out for bread makers. So I make bread makers, are on my list to look for. So I'm making a point to look for those. And speaking of that, guys, I'm pulling right in this parking lot. There's a Toys R Us, Baby R Us store closing, so they're clearance items. Good place to find items to put on eBay. Go buy them in bulk, low cost, and flip them. Up to 80% off the other day I saw. Says everything up to 30% here. I might stop in here real quick and wait for a call and see what we can find. But go to Goodwill, find items, place them on eBay, make some money, extra cash. And you have your app on, DoorDash or Lyft or whatever, while you're in the Goodwill. If you got to bail and you get a call, put the item back on the shelf and bail. If you're in line, pay for it, go take the call. You guys can supplement your income very easily and make that extra cash. So I want you to look at that as an option to do that. I am going to go in this Toys R Us, by the way. You're going to go with me for a second. I'll turn it off before I go in there, unless I find something awesome. Oh, see, look, every time I go, I get a call. Go to Del Taco, 35th Avenue. Okay, well, I guess I'm not going in Toys R Us today. All right, I'll go do this call, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.